40 trips around the Jefferson County Speedway, because this is what you save your lunch money for. We're green at the Riverside Chevrolet Midwest Midget Championship. 𝑉𝑰𝑮 going to jump out to the early advantage here in the 57. We'll see if he can hold it for 40 laps. The JBL number 67 working to the inside of the Joyner Motorsports over 27X here on lap number 1. Jacob Denny into the runner-up spot. Kyle Jones back to third. Gavin Miller quickly working to the inside, clips a coupon, grabs a 2-for-1, but it'll get denied at the register. Ends up only walking away with one there, as it'll be Denny holding on to second. Jones in third. Gavin Miller going to race back by him as they come around to the near side of the racetrack. Kyle back to his inside, still not able to get back by as Gavin Miller holds on to the third position. Jones in fourth. Steven Snyder Jr. right there in the fifth spot. Now he'll duck to the inside, throws the slide through 3. Can he hold to the exit turn number 4? He cannot. For the lead, here comes the 57 down to the bottom, trying to get around a slower car. The 97 going to come up on the back bumper of Don Drown Jr. Now he's going to rock to the inside. The 22 stays wide. The 57 able to get away from him. Back Drown's going to drive back by second place here as they work off into turns 3 and 4. Now Miller able to clear around to the front straightaway, but that has allowed Jacob Denny to close the gap. Able to clear the slower machines now. So puts 2 lap cars between himself and the race for second. Trying to look to the outside. The road is blocked. Ooh, look out. One of the CB Industry drivers up off of the racetrack. That was way, and he was way off of the racetrack. Keeps it rolling, and we stay green. Ooh, as we've got one upside down. Red flag off into turn number 1. Don Drown Jr., the driver, going for a tumble off of the top of the racetrack. 𝑉𝑰𝑮 brings him up to the NOS Energy start cam. 17 laps to go. And now we'll see with clean racetrack if the 57 is able to get up and run away. We saw him do it at the start of this one. But now everybody's had a chance to kind of reach up and twist and turn on the in-car adjustments, and we'll see who made the right adjustments and who didn't. The KKM Kerbeck Gajanian cars going to start to go at it here. Miller skips her off the cushion a little bit. Now here comes Cannon down to the inside looking for the 4th spot. He's got it from Steven Snyder Jr. at the line. Snyder fighting back on the outside. Here comes the 97 with a slide. The 67 going to counter here to the front straightaway. Denny and Miller. Miller then Denny. Don Drown, that left side panel starting to flap in the wind here as they make their way onto the back straightaway. A little bit of a bobble that time by the 97 of Gavin Miller. That allowed Cannon McIntosh to sneak by on the inside. Ooh, look out, close quarters racing. Caution light's going to come on. We got one stopped on the bottom, exiting turn number 2. That's Cale Drake. Past the NOS Energy start can. We're back underway. Cannon McIntosh going to roll the bottom here in the restart in third, looking for second on Jacob Denny as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. 𝑉𝑰𝑮's up over the cushion. Here comes Cannon McIntosh to the inside. Oh my, they left the front door unlocked and he came a-kicking on by. The Mobile 1 number 71 going to take over. 𝑉𝑰𝑮 with a big misstep on the cushion as Cannon McIntosh takes over. Caution. McIntosh brings it back to green. Cannon going to fire onto the back straightaway, has the advantage this time into turns 3 and 4. Up to the outside, 3 wide for second. Denny, 𝑉𝑰𝑮, Snyder all right there. Here comes Snyder to the inside like a dog in a hydrant. Gets the left sides up, brings it back down, and he's going to take over third. 𝑉𝑰𝑮 going to fall to 4th here as we are into the closing laps of this one. 3 to go. McIntosh patiently around the bottom. Denny on the outside trying to hustle the cushion as hard as he can here. 2 to go this time. Just over a half a second separating first and second. 𝑉𝑰𝑮 on the outside, back up into third. White flag coming. Last night, the top 3 were all within 0.2 of a second coming to the drop of the checkered flag. Cannon going to bounce her a little bit that time at the bottom of the turns 1 and 2. Takes her onto the back straightaway one last time through turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag's going to drop in this one. And Cannon McIntosh is going to score $10,000 here tonight at Jefferson County. Ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the car, your winner, Cannon McIntosh.
Cannon McIntosh's 3rd win in 2 weeks. Now, Cannon, tell me about that run on the restart in the bottom to get that win.
Catch my breath here. Yeah, I was falling back early. Started to, make some ground up on the top behind those guys and pick a few of them off, but it was such fast pace up there that I was just struggling to was really hard to see the cushion, and I just don't feel like I was getting all the way up to it. Just building enough speed, and yeah, there was a restart, I think like 17 to go, and I just knew I had to try something different, and I think we were in 6th there. Just went to the bottom on the restart, and it was actually really good, and I hadn't really ran it before that, and yeah, just kind of stayed committed to it once I started picking guys off, and yeah, once I was in the 3rd there, I knew we probably had a chance to get there, and just stayed committed to it and tried to make as little mistakes as possible. Yeah, and we were able to get to the lead there, and I knew with 5 to go I wasn't moving anywhere, and I just had to hit my mark. So just hats off to this KKM crew. Got to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for putting me in this position, and just all the people that make this happen, this whole KKM crew, Spencer, Bo, Phil. It's just a lot of amazing people, and my family watching back at home, and I had a little bit of family here tonight as well, so super exciting.
This win puts you first in the championship standings. How much is that in the back of your mind?
Yeah, that race, I wasn't really thinking about it. I knew I was going backwards, and I had to change something if I wanted to win that race. And yeah, you just got to focus on trying to win races and finishing up front, and let the rest of it play itself out. But yeah, big thanks to Mobile One and Toyota for allowing me to do this. And yeah, we'll just keep plugging away. Car's been lights out lately. I just have to do my part when I'm in the seat.